This is a video to show those of you that own chickens or are pretty new to chickens and never butchered one, or curious about what's inside of a chicken when you butcher it. I did find something that might be interesting for some of you folks. This is the dead chicken. Her head is under there, so you don't have to look at it. I don't know if this would be too scary for folks, but I did warn you this is graphic. There's a chicken leg. You have to chop those off. This is my butcher surface. Here's the chicken guts. Oh, their sisters are all piling her. Actually, chickens don't get too attached to other chickens, so they're probably here just for scraps, which is kind of cruel sounding, but that's the way chickens are. And this is like our stomach for the chicken. If you notice all that little grainy stuff right here, that's her breakfast that she had this morning. And it's just ground up grain and lay mash and oyster shell, and it goes in one side and out the other, in and out of the body. And she had a big breakfast. This is her outer skin that I stripped off to get the meat off. This is some of the meat that came off her breastbone and some legs, and Mom likes this part. This is a tool. This is a tool that squishes it and grinds it up. Right there, the big old gizzard. What I wanted to show you that we thought was interesting, and knowing how, you know, chickens lay eggs and all that kind of stuff. This I got from inside the chicken. It looks like a yolk, and basically it is, but it's the beginning of an egg. And notice all the little blood cells around and everything. This was attached right in here. This is actually the yolk part. Now it'll pass down through the canal and come out, but before it does, it gets that nice albumin coating on it. And the hard shell, it gets hard right before she lays it. So that, now some people like to cook those up. It's just a yolk. And here is where she makes her eggs. This little part right here, all these little yellow bubbly things are all eggs in the making. So this one was going to come out. It was right here. The next one in line will be this one. Would have been this one if the dog hadn't killed the chicken. And the next one will be this one, and then this one, and it'll just go straight on down the line. And as you can see, all the eggs are here already. The chicken is born with as many eggs as she's going to lay. Once she gets through passing all these, developing and passing all these eggs out, that's it for her. That's why so many places get rid of chickens when they're then they stop laying, because they know they have a limited supply of eggs. This is her intestine and her other intestine, and I'll cook these up for the dog. I don't like to give raw meat to the dogs. This was the part of the liver, but when the chicken jumped the fence and the dog bit her, her teeth went right through the side here and into the liver. The chicken died within 60 seconds. It was a pretty quick death. And I stayed with her and held her head until she died. And the dog is still in timeout. So, okay, all these get cooked up, and including the little yolk in the making. And I'll clean these up better and bag them up and stick them in the freezer. Anyway, that's like chicken Chicken Guts 101 on how to butcher a chicken. Or what happens after you butcher one. There's some other videos on YouTube that show how to butcher it, but none of them that I saw really showed you the inside of the chicken, especially that interesting egg part, how she develops her eggs. Okay, that's it for now.